everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bianca and this is Bianca's World, where I create costumes, crochet, and pretty much make whatever pops into my head that day. Today I decided to make a heart-shaped apron. This is inspired by a movie, and I will be using it as a costume piece. But I won't share what that costume is going to be until October. So please make sure that you're following me on Instagram at Mrs. Bebo so you can see what that costume is going to be. If you think you know what this will be used for what costume, go ahead and leave your guesses down below in the comments. If you do like my content, please like and subscribe. Let's grab our fabric and we will make a heart-shaped apron. On the fold, I drew out a scalloped edge for my skirt of the apron and cut that out. Because it was a big enough piece, I was able to fold it twice and get 2 pieces out of my cut. If you cannot get 2 pieces out of your one cut, make sure that you have 2 pieces. Next, we're going to cut our waistband. I cut 2 long strips on the fold according to my waist measurements. So I made 2 78-inch long, 3-inch wide strips. One of these strips will actually be used as the ruffles around your heart. To make the heart, we are going to cut 2 pieces on the fold. We are going to draw half a heart to make a full heart. And again, you should have 2 pieces. Make sure that the long strip you cut is longer than the measurement around your heart. Because we will be gathering that strip, it will become smaller and it does have to fit around the heart. I don't show it here, but I actually did have to cut my heart down because I cut it too big. Up next, we're cutting our straps. I cut 2 40-inch long, 3-inch wide strips. With the wrong sides together, sew the sides and the bottom of the skirt part. Do not sew the top because we will turn this over. Once we are done sewing, make sure to clip along the edge and trim the seam. Be careful not to trim the stitches. Turn the skirt inside out, making sure that all of the curves are pushed out. Making sure that you push the edges out, press the edges flat. In order to gather, we are going to change our machine settings to the longest stitch. Without back stitching and keeping long tails at the start, we will stitch the top part of the skirt. And when we end, we will not back stitch, but we will also keep long tails. As you can see, changing your machine settings to the longest stitch will help you gather your skirt, and it's doing it all for me here. When you are done gathering your skirt, make sure to arrange your gathers how you'd like. I put more of the gathers on the sides and left the front a little bit flat. Let's grab our waistband and fold and press 1/4 inch of one side of it all the way down. This is going to help us pin it to the skirt. After you're done arranging your gathers how you'd like, fold the skirt in half and fold the waistband in half. Then you're going to match the center points and pin the waistband to the skirt.
After changing your machine settings to a straight stitch, stitch the skirt and waistband together, right sides together. Folding the ends of the waistband, we will sew a straight stitch on the side, clip it, and turn the corners inside out with a pin. But be careful not to poke yourself. Afterwards, we're going to press the seam up and towards the waistband. We are going to fold and pin the waistband all the way down and onto the other side of the skirt, and we will press it one more time before we sew and complete the bottom portion of our apron. Going over to our machine, we are going to stitch all the way down the entire waistband, and once we are done, we will set it aside to make the heart section of the apron. Grabbing the long strip that we're going to gather, put the right sides inside and sew the ends of the long strip. We're going to trim them and turn the whole thing inside out. With the right sides out, we're going to change our machine settings back to the gathering stitch and gather all along the length of the strip. Changing our machine settings back to this straight stitch, we are going to work on the straps. So right sides inside, we are going to sew along the length of the strip, trim, and then turn the straps out. To turn my straps out, I used a loop turner that I actually found at an estate sale. Pin the gathered strip around the right side of one of your heart pieces. Again, make sure that the gathers are going towards the inside of the heart. Next, grab the other piece of the heart, putting the right side down on top of it, and pin all around. Don't forget that we have to insert our straps inside of the heart. So measuring where you would like the straps to be, put the straps inside of the heart and leave a little fold outside so that we can sew this all around. Make sure to measure where your straps are going to be so you have evenly spaced straps. Taking this over to our machine, we're going to sew almost all the way around our heart. We're going to leave a small opening so we can flip our heart inside out. Making sure not to get the straps nor the stitches, go ahead and clip the edges and then turn the whole thing inside out. Once we've done that, let's go ahead and turn everything inside out. And you can see the gathers are nice and outside of the heart, and the straps are also outside. You don't see any of the folds, it's all inside. Make sure to press both sides of the heart, flattening out that opening. To finish off the ends of the strap, I just tied a knot at both ends. We're going to be doing a little bit of hand sewing. So I hand sewed the opening of the heart closed, and I used white thread, but I really should have used red. So just be careful that you don't stitch through the heart. You're going to fold the heart in half and mark the center of it, and do the same thing with the skirt and match the points. Once they are matched, go ahead and pin along the heart and the waistband, and we are going to hand stitch this together. Making sure to only grab the back part of the heart and the waistband, you are going to sew these two pieces together. Once you're finished sewing this section together, you are done and your apron is ready to wear. So there you have it. You've made your Ruffly Heart apron. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!